Milagro Alegro Community Garden is a garden that was created 3 years ago. I was walking with one of my neighbors, Nicole Gato, and we were walking her dog, and we both looked at each other and said, "We should put a garden here. We should put a community garden here." And it was so funny because we just looked at each other and said the same words, exact same words. And it's just a parking lot that the city owns that was never paved over. So it was an informal parking lot. And then at a certain time, about 10 years ago, they fenced it off. And so it was kind of ridiculous. Like, what are you fencing off here? There's nothing inside but weeds. We were able to get the city to give us a lease to put a garden there. And with a lot of help with the councilman's office and the assemblyman at that time, Kevin De Leon, and just a lot of strong community support. So we built that garden in about 3 months, opened it up to the community, and it's flourishing. We've had over 100 different families there in the last 2 years gardening there. We get our gardeners through a lottery system. So what we did was we had approximately 30 plots, 30 spaces available, and anybody from the neighborhood anybody from the city could put their name in it. But what we did was we did it the way they do the basketball lottery. If you're the worst team, you get the first pick. If you're the second worst team, you get the second pick. So what we did was, if you're within I think we put a 2-block radius, you get your name in 3 times. If you're in Highland Park, you get your name in twice. And if you live out anywhere else, you can put your name in once. So we were giving everybody an opportunity, but we were definitely trying to make sure that the local community had the best chances of being involved in the garden. My vision was always for it to be a very, very kind of tight-knit local community that really reflects the demographics of the community. You have people who live in the neighborhood who pass the garden with their kids and never even ask, "How can I be a part of it?" And to me, that's like, we're failing somewhere. We're failing somewhere when people don't know how they could be a part of the garden. And once again, part of it is cultural. So now people see it, and the trees are blossoming, and you can walk by and pick fruit, and they're like, "This is great, it looks beautiful," and and there's bees and bugs and butterflies and life and vitality. But more so, it's to me, it's never been about the vegetables. Even though I thought I had an idea of what I wanted it to look like, I'm constantly pleasantly surprised by the folks that we get going through that.